Apartment ADU creates new model for affordable housing. Let's get moving here. All right, do this one first. Apartment complex ADU creates new model for affordable housing. Now, it's really not an apartment. It is about anywhere from 1.5 to 2.5 million dollars, depending on where you buy it in the county. And if you have the space, you can add another unit, make it a 5 unit. Now, that kind of goes over some other issues with RESPA and all this other stuff. But at the end of the day, the reason why they did it, there's a monetary reason and there's a heart reason as well. And the reason I like is the heartfelt reason. So if you think about it, if you buy a fourplex, about $2 million, it's about $500,000 per unit. If you put another one on that property, you have a fiveplex, but that fifth unit now costs anywhere from $200,000 to $500,000 to install, which is crazy when you think about it because it's a 600 to 900 square foot house, but it allows us to put one more person or couple or family, depending on the size, into a unit, into an apartment, get them off the streets, make it more affordable for housing. Does it really make it affordable? Yeah, we'll find out, but that's what this whole thing is about. If you want to learn more about it, the link is in my blog, which you'll find the link at the bottom in the descriptions everywhere. If you're going to an open house, you're going to have to sign a form. Do you absolutely have to sign a form? No, you can just say, I'm not going to sign it. Or you can just fill out some gobbledygook and give some phony phone number. But the DRE, the National Association of Realtors, local brokers, and local jurisdictions are requiring the agent have people sign in as they come in, stating that there's no representation other than that agent representing the seller. If you wish to have representation, you can have further discussions. You are not being represented as a buyer in any way, shape, or form until you have that conversation with the agent that's in front of you or the agent that you choose to work with. We talked about this already. Now, there's been a decoupling of the commissions, and the seller is no longer responsible for offering buyer agent commission. It can be given to the buyer's agent in the form of concessions, or if the seller says adamantly no, there's a lot of different ways around it. So just be aware that it's just going to be a little bit more difficult. Things have changed, and all for the better for the consumer. And there's already a lot of confusion of what's going on and how to deal with it and how to talk to prospective buyers and how buyers are reacting to it. Some buyers are just pissed off. Some buyers don't care. There's all these suppositions of steering. We don't know. This is just the first couple of weeks into it, and we don't really know what's going on. We'll find out more in the coming months and we'll see what happens. If you're buying a house, take a look at this home buyer checklist. It allows you to go through and check what each individual house has: dual pane windows or air conditioning, a new kitchen, new flooring, that kind of thing. So it helps you do that. When you go to 6 different open houses or different houses during the weekend, it will get blurry. So this is a great way for you to find the perfect house for you. Cupertino House of the Week, 10375 Henny Creek Place, built in 1979, 5-bedroom, 3.5 baths, 3,650 square feet. This is not my listing. On a 1/4 acre lot, about age 45. It was been on market for 18 days. And this is up in the Cupertino Hills. This is De Anza right here. Is that De Anza? This is Monte Vista, Kennedy Junior High. I used to roam these hills back when I was a kid, so I know this area very well. And this is the hiking area. 18 days. This guy's trying to be a market maker. They've dropped the price $200,000. Now, why would they say, oh, this is worth $5 million. If you look, this one's at 3.6, this one's 4.6, and this one 8.2. So in this area, homes are selling for what value is. Now, if it's 115 days, you're not attracting the market and you're not letting the buyers tell you what the house is worth. So I can tell you straight up, that house is overpriced. But when you're dealing with these types of houses, you have to make that decision. Are you going to be patient about it, or are you going to get a quick sale? I just put a house on the market and it's about $200,000 less than what we think it's going to sell for. We don't know. So we're going to attract the market. We're going to get this thing sold in the next 7 to 14 days and be done with it. Marketing a house has a lot to do with pricing. If by P. Willow Glen House of the Week. This thing's a beauty right here. 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 2,356 square feet. It's about the same size as my house, but this is prettier. This is built in 2004. Mine is built in 1968, and it's walking distance to Lincoln Ave. Let's take a quick look at this. Not really loving the color. Peach doesn't really work with me. When you move in, you can paint whatever you want. It's your house, right? So there you go. All these links are in the blog, and the link to the blog is in all the descriptions that you're seeing today. This is the luxury house of the week. It's a little bit of Italy, Tuscan Italy right here. Take a look at the views here. There's your view. Views everywhere, worth every penny, and I'll tell you how much it's worth in a minute. There is an amazing view, $30 million. There you go. Let me know. Just sign up, give me a call. Happy to help you out there. All right, nothing super crazy going on right now other than Alameda now has more listings, Santa Clara County, by a whole whopping 2 listings. But they're catching up. They've passed us. We're at $12.4 billion in sales volume for the year at Santa Clara County, and Alameda is half that. So you tell me. 2.3 versus 1.4. Alameda is a great place to raise kids. It's cooler. Here in South San Jose, I'm against the Almaden Hills, and it gets hot. Up in Alameda, you have the heat sink of the bay, and it's not going to be as hot. A lot of houses over there don't have air conditioning. Down here is a requirement, and you actually get more for your house if your house has air conditioning in it, just so you know.